smart.
Father, my brother and I've not been talking to my brother now for 2 years because of something that happened, because of something that he did to me. Then I asked, what really happened? He deprived me of this, he did this to me, and because of that, we have not been talking to each other. These are some of the conversations and things that we hear as priests, and people come and they share a lot about what is happening to them, and they don't know exactly what to do. And when you ask them, why can't you go and talk with your brother or your sister who has hurt you, they always say, and this is always 99% of the answer is, they are the ones who hurt me, therefore they should be the one to come. Okay? They are the ones who have hurt me, therefore they should be the one to come. And the question is, how far do we go with this gospel that we hear today? And Jesus saying to his disciples, remember, like I said yesterday, this is the instruction that Jesus gives to his apostles about knowing that they will be foundational for his teaching, for carrying out the mission that he has started. He talks about humility, service, and mercy. Humility, service, and mercy. Whenever you ask somebody, why did you not go? You say, no, they are the ones to come to me. And the question is, remember yesterday's gospel ending with the parable of the lost sheep. And who are the lost sheep? These are people who have strayed. And it's not a question of who annoyed who, or who was at fault, or who is not at fault. It's about somebody who has strayed. And if it's true that your brother has hurt you, then he has sinned, he has strayed. And what do we do to the strayed? What do we do to the lost sheep? We go in search of the lost sheep. If a sheep is lost and we are truly leaders or we are truly shepherds, then we go in search of the lost sheep. We don't wait for the lost sheep to find his way to where the shepherd is. We don't say, okay, he's the one who has done the wrong thing, therefore he has to come to me. Now, it's a difficult thing to do. Don't get me wrong. It's a difficult thing to take the first step towards reconciliation. To take the first step and go and meet the person who has hurt you when he's the one who is supposed to come to you. You go to that person and then you say, please, can we talk with each other? It's a difficult thing. And that marks how difficult humility is. Because it's so difficult to bring down our pride. And therefore, when we make the first step, because it's a difficult thing to do, it's a mark of strength. It's not a mark of weakness. Because somehow the devil has managed to convince us that when we go to the person to seek reconciliation, therefore we are weak. Therefore we are at fault. Therefore this person is going to see himself as the winner. And at times people praise themselves and say, I did this to him, but he still came and asked for forgiveness. He still came and was seeking reconciliation. Actually, it's not a mark of weakness when we go to seek reconciliation. It is not a mark of weakness when we say, I am sorry. It is not a mark of weakness when we say, I forgive you. It's not a mark of weakness when we go seeking reconciliation. No, it's a mark of strength because it's a very difficult thing to do. Only the strong are able to do that. Only the strong are able to overcome their weaknesses. Only the strong are able to overcome their pride. Only the strong are able to humble themselves and go seeking reconciliation for something that they know that they did nothing about. And at times, saying I am sorry does not really mean that you are the one who was wrong. At times when we say we are sorry, it's because, like Jesus says, winning back your brother, winning back your sister, going after the lost sheep. You are not the one who is lost. No, you are the one going after the lost sheep. In fact, you are a good shepherd, when we go after those who are lost, those who have strayed, those who have sinned, those who have hurt us, because we want to win them back. Most often, we give up. You see, Jesus explains to his apostles the steps that they have to go through. Go and meet him and talk with him. And if he does not listen, go and meet a second person so that that person will be a witness to that. You can go and talk with him. And if he does not listen, then talk to the church. Meet the priest or meet the parish council or meet somebody whom you know represents Christ himself, and go and meet that person. And if he refuses to listen, Jesus says at the end that whatever two or more gather to pray for, it will be granted to them. That at that moment, whatever thing we decide, God is going to be on our side. But then it says, even if he refuses, then treat him as a Gentile or a tax collector. How did Jesus treat the tax collectors? Think about some of them. Matthew was a tax collector. Zacchaeus. How did he treat them? He went out in search of them over and over. He didn't give up on them. And therefore, if we are truly leaders, like Jesus is talking to his apostles, remember humility, service, and mercy. This should be foundational in our heart. That we must first of all die to our pride, die to ourselves, pick up our crosses and follow him. We must be merciful, and we must be out there to serve and to win back people to ourselves. It is not pride to say, I'm not talking with my brother, I'm not talking with my sister, I'm not talking with my friend, I'm not talking with my mother, I'm not talking. It is not pride. It's not counting worth like that. It's actually counting our weaknesses. It becomes a great thing when people have hurt us and we go out in search of them, and if we can win them back, then we can say, yes, I understand what it means, the parable of the lost sheep, that I went out in search of those who were lost, not in search of the 99 who have no need of anything. Because most of the time, the temptation is to stay with the 99, right? Stay with the 99, have fun with them, and say, okay, it's fine. Even without one, I can do nothing. Because the reasons we always give is, well, I don't need him in my life. He doesn't fit me. He doesn't pay any of my bills. Why should I go asking or seeking reconciliation? Those are some of the reasons that we give. But you know what? At times, maybe our blessings have to come through that person. Maybe at times, God wants to reach out to us through that person. And that's why he says, winning back our brother, our sisters, going out in search of them. And again, that is a mark of humility, that is a mark of service, and that is a mark of mercy. And my dear friends, let us carry those three with us wherever we go. And if we truly become people of humility, it becomes much easier to die to ourselves and reach out to the people who have even hurt us. Remember, Jesus says, if your brother has done something wrong, go. He doesn't say, if you have done something against your brother, go. No, if they have done something against you, that is the time you should be sitting and relaxed and waiting for them to come. No, go in search of them, because they are strayed, because they are sinners, because they are lost. And we are shepherds who are supposed to search for them. Let us ask God, therefore, in his mercy, to grant us those three virtues, again, over and over, the virtue of humility, of service, and of mercy.
Kiss us, mother, kiss your children. Bring God's blessings from above. With your mantle blue enfold us in your gentle holy love. See the darkness dissipating, hear the trumpet echoing, Satan's rage